Hey guys, it's Joshua Reviews again. Guys, Halloween month. Oh, sorry. Halloween month is in about a week or two, so stay tuned for that. But you know what? I thought, why not? Why not review one movie before we get into Halloween month? Oh God. Okay, so we have to talk about this movie. Okay, let's talk about Vile. You know, I didn't watch. Okay, I want to just be really clear. I didn't watch all of this movie. I watched most of it. I watched the beginning. I watched like towards the middle, and then somewhat through. I fell asleep and I took a nap. And I woke up and I was like, I didn't miss too much. I missed like 20 minutes of the movie. Apparently they were like doing stuff. I'll explain that. And then I finished the movie. I was too lazy to watch it because I wanted to get this review out. I'll probably watch it later after this. So yeah, we're gonna. I guess you could call this a snap judgment review, whatever that guy called it one time. So we're reviewing Vile. Wow. Oh, words do not comprehend how brutal this movie is. First 5 minutes, there's a guy on a chair, or not chair, but he's like on a hospital table, and oh my God. They like open up his stomach, and they get baking soda, and they. Okay, so the movie is about this group of tourists who go. Fuck, I don't know. They go. I forgot about that. They go somewhere, and they like go on like this road trip, and somewhere along the way they get captured, and they're put in this house where a girl tells them, basically you have these like things on the back of your neck, and they're like vials, and you got to fill them up with a brain fluid that your brain it's like the brain fluid that they have to get filled up in the vial is like it produces like pain, like so when you hurt yourself it knows the brain knows like when you're in trouble, and basically it produces the fluid. So basically they got to fill up the vial with that fluid. Right off the get-go I knew I was in trouble from the first 5 minutes when they put the baking soda in his. Oh my God. Now you know me, possibly you probably know me, I like horror movies. I really like horror movies. That's not even a question. I love horror movies. And I love the Saw series. Now, Saw has a different aspect to it where I can handle the torture that they have in it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, yeah, it's pretty violent, but I don't know. I don't know what it is about Saw that like I can handle. I don't know. This movie, it's the whole movie. It is the whole movie. There's just nonstop torture. These guys have, I don't know how long they have, like 24 hours to get out of this house. And there's no windows, no doors, and there's like a gate that they have to open. And in 24 hours, if they don't fill up these vials, they will die. So they're like, just take it off. They take it off, and the one guy dies. So they're like, don't take it off. Don't take it off. So yeah, they're kind of fucked. They have to hurt themselves. And I'm not talking like you gotta punch yourself. No, you have to like you have to do this, and like you have to like, oh, it's like, I can't even explain it. This movie is violent, and I really had a hard time watching it. Like, now, to be honest, some of the blood and gore they show, like some of the stuff doesn't really make sense. And there's a few parts I was gonna say, oh, they should probably be dead, but they're not. They keep on going, and I'm just like, how are they alive? And then later they get like a stab wound, and then the one guy dies. I'm like, he died from that, but yet he didn't die from that. That's stupid. And there was a bunch of times where, like, it was clearly noticeable how fake it was. Now, for the most part, the blood effects look absolutely real. I think they looked really good. Props to the props department. Uh, but this movie was hard to watch, guys. I really had a hard time watching this. However, I don't know. This movie has good elements. Like, surprisingly, yeah, the whole movie is about torture, but there was surprisingly a nice, what's the word, flavor to it. Like, there was a couple that I legitimately cared for. I cared for their characters, and they were pretty likable. The acting in this movie is B-movie. It's it's all right. It's passable. It's not something you're gonna write home about, but it's not like, oh God, never hire that guy. They're just like, they're passable. There was one guy though I really had a problem with, and I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil what he does, but like his acting really bothered me. And to be honest, this movie is really shaky. The camera's really fucking shaky, and I get it. They were probably like, "Hey, let's make it shaky, that way, so we can hide some of the bad effects, and at least like make it add to the tension or something." Because there's like a lot of weird moments in this movie where there's weird music that plays. There's like dramatic music. It's really weird, and I guess this movie, in some way, doesn't really have a story. It's just about the guys trying to torture themselves, hurt themselves, just so they can get out of this house. That's it. There's nothing really else. And the twist at the end was kind of like, meh. I kind of saw that coming. It's not really, like, big. Other than that, I think it's okay. It's not bad, but it's not good. But I don't know, guys. I really couldn't handle the blood and gore in this movie. I literally wanted to turn it off, but I was like, why not? Let's finish it. Let's watch the movie, and oh, God. There's a scene where they get this cheese grater, and they, like, get this girl's open wound, and, like, they cheese grate the... Oh, my God. Whoever comes up with these ideas, they're sick. I don't know. Probably not something I'd be watching again. I would have to give it a C-. 5 out of 5, and a 2. I don't know, maybe a 3. Yeah, 3 out of 5. I don't know, guys. Maybe you'll like it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's for free. You guys can watch it. What else I got to say? Yeah. Okay, guys, I think I'm done. With this. Okay, so the next movie I'm going to be reviewing is Hell House, and that's going to be the first Halloween movie we start off Halloween month. Stay tuned, guys. It starts September 29th. Let's go. Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.